everyone. Scrappy Kathy here with a special layout to celebrate Khristina Day, Khristina Sorge, and I'm using for that celebration. It's the day on the 9th of every month. We kind of, those of us who are lucky enough to be associated with her and to know her, kind of celebrate all the things that she has done and continues to do for us. And so I'm using a cut file from Kreative Cuts, and actually I have another little one that I hope to work in, and an acrylic title. And my latest kit from her is all of this wonderful stuff from P13, and then I have this background paper from Cocoa Vanilla Sunkissed, as is this sticker sheet, and that's from my previous kit with her. So I ran across some photos from our epic road trip back in August of 2016 to celebrate our 35th wedding anniversary. So we left, our wedding anniversary was on the 8th of August, so we left on the 1st. And I have documented this in more than a few, 12 by 12 pagers. And I did I did a Project Life spread, or several pages in Project Life that kind of used some of the photos with that. But I thought, just since we had thought we would do another road trip this year, I thought I'd relive that one. And so I'm going to start kind of digging in a little deeper, documenting a little more from that road trip. Because I like the photos and I like the memories, and I haven't done much in the way of what I would call decorative pages about them. So I have no real idea how this is going to work out. I'm going to use that cut file, but I'm going to put things on top of it instead of behind. I'm not going to back it. I do back cut files. Someone asked me that the other day. I do occasionally back cut files, and I like doing it, and I like the results when I do it. But I also enjoy using cut files the easy way, by just letting them be kind of large focal points on my layouts. So I thought I would use, this is to me just a gorgeous kind of a sunset thing, but I thought I'd use it in a little bit different way. I filtered my photos to have these colors, but also to have a lot of blues and greens, so that I can kind of create some contrast. And so I thought I'd do this, and maybe fussy cut. I want to, since there's a hotel involved at Margaritaville, I thought I might kind of put that there and put the sign, but I'm going to fussy cut the sign. I thought in one of these small circles I could fussy cut this. This is a giant blender that's in the middle of the floor, and you can kind of see that's the bar back there, and that's a main, and this is us standing in front of the blender, and it's labeled, booze in the blender, so coming from the song Margaritaville. And then there's this saying, it says, sound of the low tide, the smell of the rain, traveling alone on my boat and my plane, take it all in, it's as big as it seems, count all your blessings, remember your dreams. It's just kind of a Jimmy Buffett quote that I thought was kind of nice, and I thought I'd do that and maybe do something with some twine and hang it like it's hanging from there, kind of use it as something of a charm. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So let's just start cutting things out. I'm going to cut the photos, and then I will fussy cut them as I need them. And and I wrote a little bit of journaling with the, you know, the date and stuff, and I probably would have more of a start. Well, I don't need to trim that because that's going to be fussy cut. Okay, so here's an idea, and then I've got, you know, some things there, some embellishments. I'm going to go here and just kind of cut around this sign. This is the sign at the hotel. I'm not going to get into a whole lot of detail because I want a lot of that blue sky to show, and I didn't take the photo with scrapbooking in mind, I guess, because I didn't get the very top of the sign nor the bottom of the parrot's tail, so I'm embarrassed about that. So let me kind of go, I'm going to go along this line, or do I want to go there and then down? I don't necessarily need it to look like it's being supported on a roof, so I'm going to go this way and that way and kind of cut around like that. And to be honest, I'm not really sure what that part of the image is. And then I'll figure out how I'm going to attach this. Normally, if I back it, I just put foam behind it, so there's some dimension with this. But what I think I'm going to do here is I may put some glue at these three areas in the very center and let it stick down that way, and then the rest of it can kind of fold up and curl up if it wants to, or be stuck down by whatever else I'm going to put on here. So I'm just going to do that. And I think I kind of wanted that, the Margaritaville sign, maybe, let's see where I wanted that. I don't suppose it really matters. So I've got those things stuck down, and now the rest of this can curl up, like I said, if it wants to. So let me get that little house and see, maybe if I do it that way, I could have this kind of floating over that. I prefer if this actually goes kind of right there, and maybe this comes up. How's that? And then maybe I raise this up. I'll figure that out. But very first thing, I want to commit to something. I've got to get this started somewhere, and I have spent too much time trying to figure out what I was going to do. I'm going to move it over this way, and then this I may do, I'm going to slide it under here, and then maybe do that. And I'll put a little bit of, you know what I'm trying to do here is I'm kind of trying to hide that the tip end of his tail is missing. And so if I overlap something over it, and that, yes, this is up on foam, but I think once I put this here and kind of get that glued down right there, I think we're in business. So there, that's good. That just kind of says it's the hotel where we spent the night. And I like this flare to maybe go right here because it has the yellow and the blue there. Maybe there, ooh, or right in here where it's kind of part of this circle. So I like that. So I'm going to commit to that too. And I know I usually don't do that, and I may be sorry, but you know, I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem. So let me put this so that it's horizontal and I have it kind of under there, but kind of within that circle. So that makes me happy. Okay, one element down. Now I have this blender that I thought I would also, I might want to, I'm just going to kind of lay this here as a placeholder. Let me get the blender fussy cut out, and I'm going to overlay it on one of the small circles. There's a plane there that's a replica of the plane that got shot down in Jamaica, and he wrote a great song about it, Jamaica Mistaka. Cool. There's an interesting and true story that goes with that. Okay, here is what I thought I might do there, and then have us right here, and it would be close to that. And for us, do I want us fussy cut or the photo as it goes? And then this, I thought, I don't know where to put that. Well, I do know that I want this fussy cut, and I'm going to try to get as close around it as the frame will let me do. When I took the photo, it was at an angle, kind of like the sign there is at an angle, but I used an editing tool on my phone to straighten it up, and I was able to do that, oddly enough, without losing any of it. I know that if I have that epic there, then I can't, that's the other large circle that I might have this kind of hanging off of with some twine. And I don't have any twine or jute here at the table with me, but so maybe let's say if we put this here, kind of scooch it under there and kind of tie it. I'll punch a hole and tie it. So where do I now put epic? I think epic would look just fine right there, don't you? Okay, so now this photo is, of course, not the right size that I can back this with it, so it's definitely something that's gonna be kind of sitting in there. Let me see if I can leave a little bit of a white border on it so that I don't have to mat it, because I didn't bring my matting. That's something I need to have beside me, is my matting cardstock. it's across the room, and too often I forget it. Okay, so I could do it kind of like that. There we go. And I could do this kind of like this, and then I've got some images in there that are drinks. Okay, so I think that's what the page is going to look like. I'm going to put some foam tape on here. And some on the I didn't measure that before cutting it. Not even not even a little bit. So I'm gonna kind of, do I want it at that angle, or do I maybe want it at this angle? I kind of like the idea of that, and then maybe this goes here as an embellishment, and I think I'm gonna do it that way. The balance isn't working right for me if it goes the other way. Okay, so this is all of this tape is gonna really nail that cut file down, and that's okay. So I kind of want to do this and have it under there, or do I want it this way with that over? I think I want it that way. Okay, and it crosses from here over into here and kind of encroaches up here, which is perfect. That's kind of exactly the look I'm going for. The informal, this cut file is not meant to be a fussy, fidgety kind of thing. It's meant to be just a really pretty backdrop that contrasts with the background, and it kind of reinforces, just kind of a pretty backdrop for things. Okay, so I've got this, which may not be right. I'm going to do some foam on this one. Let me I'll punch the hole first, and then I'll prop it up, and then I can tie the twine on later. And I have some jute that looks just like the jute that's actually on there. Okay, this will prop it up so I can get to it with my fingers easily. And I like, is that what we did, or this? I think we did this. But I'm going to do it straight up. Maybe we did this. And maybe I can get that over. There we go. I like it that way. Okay, and then I can tie the twine there. Actually, I've got this leaf that can kind of come over it, and then I can tie the thread around there. Okay, and I don't know that I'm going to use this one, because I kind of want this one over here underneath these two, but it's a color that's in here, but it's kind of over here where that color isn't. So maybe is this one a better one to use there, and maybe this one could go here on a thread bed or something. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to cut out this journaling bit right here and kind of see where I want to put it. Maybe kind of there. That seems good. And I'm going to put it on some foam. When I printed all these things, I had no idea how this might all get put together. Okay, I like EPIC right there, and let me see if there's a backing on here. I don't think so. Although it kind of looks in the corners. Well, it doesn't matter because it's the underside. And I don't think there's anything. There is something here. I tell you what, I will work on that off camera. So I'm going to lift up this little leaf and see if I can slide that under there. Okay, and now I'm going to go look for one of those images of drinks. There's a sticker here and another sticker here. There's actually another one there, but these colors work better. And I'm going to fussy cut the sticker. And these are kind of some of the more vivid colored images. And I'm going to do this one right there that overlaps the photo, and then I might put this one underneath. So I guess we have kind of a long tradition of starting road trips at Margaritaville. This one was actually in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, because we were on our way to Cincinnati from the Atlanta area. And we, so we went up. It actually wasn't our first stop. We called it our first stop. It's the first place we stopped and ate something and took a break. But we actually passed through a place called Tallulah Gorge, which is where the Flying Wallendas had, crossed the gorge, back when I was a kid. And I remember the Flying Wallendas. They were on the Ed Sullivan Show a lot. And so this was one of the places. And all of the news articles were posted there. It's kind of quite a little museum they've got going there. And then I think some other little embellishment like a flower or something, like maybe one of these plumeria and hibiscus images, maybe just right there. So I'm gonna fussy cut this with some of the greenery, but maybe not all of it, so that it's not doesn't have too big a footprint. Okay. I love the streaky pink color of the hibiscus, and then the plumerias with the dark centers are so pretty. And that I'm going to put up on a little pop of foam because I could lay it straight down on top and it would have dimension from the background, but I wanted to have dimension from the glasses of drinks as well. And my hair was kind of ratty looking here, so I don't mind covering up my hair. Okay, there we go. And let's see, where am I going to put this? Do I maybe want to, let's see, so I have these two here. This one could actually go right there. Yeah, let's do that. That's pretty. It's kind of on top of a like color. And it has a, you know, the plus signs on it, which are just kind of theme neutral, if you will. Okay, let's see. I like this rainbow for right there, and then I could I can work the the flare into the rainbow, the cluster with the rainbow. I'm just flinging trash all over the place here. Okay, this could go there or here, and then maybe here, and then I can work some small things around there. But I really do like the contrast of that teal color against this ombre going out to the kind of reddish watermelon-y kind of thing. Okay, now let's go look at some of these things. I like this thing that says "so happy," and so it's gonna go just kind of right there. And then I have a well, there's the stay cool, there's, oh, just chillin'. How's that? That's good, right? It says best ever, but Khristina is just so violently opposed to best day ever kinds of sentiments that I can't use that on a Khristina page. But just chillin' works. And I can put that maybe right there, kind of overlapping that guy. And what else do I want? I like the, you know, fun in the sun. This is, like I said, this isn't a beach location. Okay, I thought this one was straight. Did I get it unstraight when I laid it down? Let's see, I really want it straight because I want this to stand out as being the only slanted element. Okay, there. It must have gotten unstraight when I pushed that under. Okay. Now it seems to be going that way. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. There, I want to get it parallel. And now it looks, because this is turned, it doesn't look parallel. So I probably had it okay in the first place. Sorry about that. It's my OCD acting up here, or appearing. Okay, I'm going to do some small things. I want to tuck in some of these wood elements that Khristina sent. These are elements that her company made, and it looks like she painted them herself. They are just so stinking cute. I'm gonna maybe work this one in right here, or do I want it here maybe? Let me kind of do it, let me do it there. And I may do a thing of, I may do something else over here. And it doesn't matter that this was an inland Tennessee location, because the vibe, the beachy vibe was definitely there, as it is at all Margaritavilles. And we're headed down. Okay, let's see. The watermelon would be cute right there. And then I can do some flowers. Or do we want the not thinking that goes there. I think I like the watermelon there. And then I may do something up here. And the word epic in this case could refer to the road trip. I have called it our epic road trip. Or it could be referring to our love story. I started to do a page titled Epic Love Story. That's actually what I've been saving that epic word for. Okay, so I'm going to do a yellow flower there. I'm going to do a red flower over here. And I'm going to do a pink one, maybe right up here on the epic. And I'm going to do the sunglasses, maybe right there on top of that flare. And I'm going to let the leaf sort of overlap it. Okay, didn't like that. The flare isn't sticking down because I've moved it so many times. That's definitely on me. I put a small piece of foam tape on it, and now I've got glue over the top, and the flare is shiny and the glue dries flat. So I'm wiping it off on my linen pants to kind of, and I shouldn't be making you watch this. I will take care of that. I've got some stuff that'll get that off. Okay. Now, this has got enough glue to make it tacky, but not make it sloppy. I'm going to do that. That's kind of cute. Okay, and I'll save these for another page, unless I could figure out a way to do this. Maybe right there. You know, I just want to use them all on here, and I kind of like these leaves, but you know, I really don't want to take away from the detail on that, so I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. I'm gonna just over embellish to this point and not take it any farther, but I am going to do this guy right there. The little flamingo is so cute. Okay. Let's see if there are any small stickers here. Or there, here we go. I like this little pink camera with the plumeria sticking out from it. But again, I'm gonna get rid of that circular look and kind of fussy cut it out. And I'll maybe, and it's a pink element over there by the Margaritaville sign. So it will show up. I think I may just kind of stick it right there. Or do we want it right there? I think I like it down here. Okay. Now, is there something here that says, just go with the flow, long days, summer is the state of mind, warm weather, summer fun, I need vitamin C. Say cheese is good. I like the say cheese because it's, it was a silly selfie. Let me see where I can put it. I have so much here, and that's, to a certain degree, that's appropriate because it's the photo cluster, and so you kind of want to draw attention to it. So I'm gonna just kind of stick this here. I'm gonna cut the two words apart and make it a kind of a smaller footprint. And I've glued it to the cut file, which is kind of raised up, so it gives it some dimension. Okay, I'm done, except for these little teeny tiny enamel dots. And I'm gonna use just a few. Let me cover this up. This is this kind of a green color, and I want to put it over here in the area where the paper is the darkest pink. Oh no, I can't lose one. These are the cutest little things, and to me, for as tiny as they are, they really stand out. Oops, oh, please don't lose one. And I have a tool that I usually do this with, but it doesn't work as well on the tiny ones. Let me down here do the darker pink color. And I'll have, it'll show up on this kind of orangey yellow area. Okay, and I think that's it. I may put one here and one there by the flower. Just, let's see, I haven't used a yellow one. I'm gonna put a yellow one over here by the yellow flower, kind of down there. And I will do one of the hot pink ones. Well, heck, I'll use yellow over there by the red flower as well. Kind of right there. Now, what is that? That is a hole in the flower that some glue got into. So I'm going to kind of clean it out because I don't want one hole to be white and the other one to be dark. Okay, so I think we're done. Thank you for watching. It's the 8th today, which was the day that we always celebrated, and I wanted to do a special layout, and this was it. It's not going to be published until the 9th, but that's okay. I know I did it on the 8th because I'm going to have a label on the back that tells me, because I would forget otherwise. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Khristina, for the EPIC and the house and the cut file and the kits that I used 2 of here, and for these adorable little wooden shapes. The pineapple, I just love everything on here. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all next month on the 9th for another Happy Khristina Day. Bye.